What's up, guys? It's Talia. Today is Sunday, September the 3rd. Yes, we're in September, and no, I'm not ready for cold weather. I'm cold-natured. I'm not ready for cold weather. I like warm. But today is going to be pretty much a short video because I only have a couple of things to show you guys. No haul whatsoever. Nothing. And I thought I would go ahead and do my new watches that I skipped out on last week. So I guess just let's go ahead and do that. I did have a finish, and it was the third of the 3 that I said I wanted to finish this month. Well, in August. And I finished it, and I pushed so hard for a finish on it that I made myself sick of cross stitch. But it's going to be Patchwork Pumpkin. And I finished this on Wednesday. So, after like really pushing myself on it. So, because I think, I'm trying to think. Actually, I think I do have something else to show you. I'll have to pause and go get that. But I finished this. By the time you saw my video last week, I didn't really have time to do any stitching last Sunday night, so I didn't get started on until Monday. I worked on this Monday, and then I think I tried to work on it Tuesday. Maybe I worked on something else on Tuesday. I think I worked on something else on Tuesday. Yeah, I did. I'm going to have to go pause and get that. But anyway, worked on this Monday and then finished it up on Wednesday. So, nothing spectacular here. Yes, I did decide to do the stem in green, as you can see. And that was just out of sheer laziness because I went ahead. I had done each section as it came in on this side, and then I got to the green in the leaf right here, and I was just like, screw it. And so I just went ahead and did that dark green, and then I did dark green here. But then I realized that I was half a stitch too far in the wrong direction on the stem, so I had to rip what little bit I had done out, which, I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was only like 50 or 60 stitches, something like that. So I had to rip that out because you can't fudge half a stitch. I mean, I could have fudged if it was one way or the other, like a whole stitch, but you can't stitch. You can't fudge a half a stitch. So that's really the only story on this, was that I was half a stitch off and I had to fudge it. I had to frog it out and restitch it. But this is my 8th year of whips finish, so I've officially finished half of my original list, and Stitch from Stash credit gives me $8 for this, and I'm happy. It's actually only my 6th finish for 2017, but it's my 8th year of whips finish. Started this, I think, in August of last year, because I was just looking at my Stitch app earlier. I actually started this in August of last year, and according to my Xstitch, I started this as part of the Summer Olympic Challenge in Stitch Mania. I'm not exactly sure what day it was, but it might have been something to do with orange, possibly. Orange or green or something like that. I don't know. But I'm kind of happy to be done with that one, because it was one of those things that, like, it would have dragged out for forever if I didn't concentrate on it somewhat. And the next thing I worked on, since I made myself sick of cross stitch on Wednesday by finishing Patchwork Pumpkin. I have a ginger cat staring at me from the floor. He's scared to jump up here because he knows I'm going to kick him off. Saved Stitches. This is my little book that I had printed up. Staples, if anybody's interested. I think it cost me about $40 to have that printed up. And this is where it's at now. This is the full width of it. So I'm trying to see if I can kind of show it to you without. This is the full width of it. And what I did on Thursday was this block right here with the teal metallic in it. And then I actually did that right there as well. Just didn't get around to the metallic because I think that's the in the pattern it shows copper, which for me it means it's going to be the dark purple. And I can't tell if this one right here, if it's copper or if it's gold. I think it must be gold, because if it's gold, then it's going to be light purple and then the dark purple. There's one of these blocks here. Yeah, we're about to have a guest. No, you can't come over here. Come on. I told y'all. You're gonna have to lay down. You're gonna come over here. So I think one of these blocks right here, and I don't remember which one. You can't come up. You can't sit up on my chest. You can't sit on my chest. Not right now. He really wants to go get on my chest. He always does. But one of these blocks right here, it actually has beads in it. If I can find it. Yeah. This is a free pattern, so I have no qualms about showing it to you. This is the block. Is it this one? No, that's not it. Is it? Yes, it is actually. It just looks different in the pattern. This is the block that I did. I'm sorry, this is the block that I did. This block right here, it has beads. Like, you see all those dots? Those are actually beads. So I would have done that one, but I don't know. I'm gonna work my way. Probably the next one I do when I pick it up is probably going to be this block right here, and then I'll do that block. But I do need to start figuring out the border that I want to do for it. So that's that. Yeah, please go away. He's not getting the attention he wants, so he's going to move on. So this thing has taken me forever, I swear. It's like, I really do, in 2018, I really do want us to put more time on this. Why am I folding it up like that? Why? And this fabric is called Stormy Clouds, by White-Chilled, I think. That I got. It's a 25 count even weave that I got off of 1, 2, 3 Stitch. But I do want to spend some more time on that. Sorry. I do want to spend some more time on that in 2018 once I'm done with the whole year of whips thing. Because year of whips, I feel like I'm not getting to work on as much as I would like to work on, like when I want to work on it, because I'm having to concentrate so much on getting these particular projects finished that that I'm not getting to work on the things that I work on sometimes. I do have one more thing. Let me pause you real quick and I will go and get that. Okay. So I think I worked on the Teresa Winsler bell pull again, because I do remember specifically on Monday saying that I couldn't wait until the next day to work on it, because I needed to clear my head of that pumpkin again. So I did work a little bit, yeah, I did work on it, because there is definitely progress on this. Hold this up. Last time you saw this, I pretty much had the outer, just the outside lines done, and then I think one of these lines, I think I had that inner line right there done. So I finished off the other lines here, and then obviously started in on the green. So I am finally in to working on a fruit. So got that little bit done. So yeah, I actually enjoy working on this, believe it or not. And it's not, like I said, this is the bell pull, and there's six of these blocks, so it looks like there's not going to be much. There's 2 more right here, and then another one attached here, and another one attached right about here. So they're not going to give you a lot of room on either side, on each side, I think, but maybe they give you like 3 inches around. So yes, I did work on that as well. I had forgotten about that. So that is what I worked on this week. Only taught for 11 minutes. And so the only other thing I have for this video actually is my my new watches. Sorry, my brain's not awake yet. So what did I watch? I think there was one more that I had to, that I subscribed to after this, and I hadn't write it down yet. Okay. So starting with the first one after a couple of videos ago, Stitchin Somethin. Then we have Off the Grid Needlearts. Big Apple Stitching. I know several people have already mentioned her. Artful Stitchery. Priscilla and Chelsea. I know several people have already mentioned them as well. They are a mother and daughter team. Hold on, let me see if there's anything else. Have you guys noticed the new YouTube layout? I don't like that. I don't like it, because whereas you used to be able to go into my channel, and it would actually show you your history, like from the videos that you watched and then the people you subscribe to. Now it doesn't show that, and I don't like that. So I'm having to kind of go into Priscilla Chelsea, and then I also subscribed to just last week I think I just subscribed to Stitchng Joanne. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned Kim in Canada, but she's on there too. Kim in Canada. I feel like did I recently subscribe to her? Oh, she doesn't have any videos, that's why. So yeah, I will, in addition to Stitchng Joanne and Kim in Canada, let me write those down while I'm here, just in case nobody has actually heard of Stitchng Joanne yet. I think she has something like, what does it look like? It looks like 1,300 subscribers. So I'm gonna write those down. Sorry. What I do usually, especially when I have like a lot of new watches at one time, I will write them onto like a little note on my desktop, and I'll write their name, and then underneath it I'll write the link to their channel. So Kim in Canada, sorry, Kim underscore in Canada. Okay, now that I've got those written down. So that's all for that. Let me find you again. Sorry. So yeah, that's pretty much the video that I have for you guys. Only 15 minutes. Shocker. But I did want to tell y'all a little story. Last week, I was at home. I think this was on Tuesday when I was off. I was at home, and I was watching Flosstube on my TV through my Amazon Fire Stick. And if you know anything about, if you ever watched YouTube on your TV like that, then you know that it doesn't always play the most recent video from somebody. So I'm watching Flosstube while I'm stitching, and it plays a video by Kay's Cross Stitch, and I didn't realize it at first when I first saw it. Not until I went back later on to find it on my phone so that I could make a comment. And the reason I wanted to make a comment on it was because I didn't realize it at the time, but the reason I wanted to make a comment on it is because she, toward the end of the video, you know, I'm watching, I'm stitching, and toward the end of the video, she mentions her elation at finding the play speed option on the videos, so she can watch more Flosstube in her stitchy time by speeding up, by playing the video at a higher speed. And then she goes on to mention, so like people that talk a little bit slower, like covered in cat hair. And at this point I'm like, what? Because it was just, I don't think I had ever seen this video before, but I was just a little bit shocked. I'm like, what? What's she mentioning me for? And so I told her, I was like, I think this is my first time I'm seeing of this video. It's like, and I didn't realize I talk slow, but apparently I do. And so the funny thing is, I actually went, at that point I found my most recent video, and I hit play, and then I changed the play speed to like 1.25. I sound like a normal person, apparently. And I guess I talk slow. And she did comment back. She's like, well, I hope I didn't offend you. I'm like, no, not at all. It was just like a little bit of a surprise to me. And it's not something that I had ever heard before. It was that I talk slow. But, I mean, I'm from the South. And all the people that I know pretty much talk at the same speed I do. So I didn't realize I talk slow. I'm sorry. Anybody that didn't watch me or didn't like watching me because they thought I talked slow, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll try to do better. But I just thought it was a little funny thing that happened. It's like, I'm sitting here watching and stitching, and all of a sudden she mentions people that talk slow, like covered in cat hair, and I'm like, what? I'm like, hold up. Because I was the only person that she mentioned during this little segment of people that talk slow. So maybe my name was just in her mind for some reason. So, but yeah, I just thought it was like it was funny. I've got something coming that I think will probably show up this week. The soonest it says that I'll get it is the 11th. So maybe not this week, but it'll be next week. Sorry. But I'm assuming it's coming from China because of the cost. I found something on Amazon. It was for basically about $5, and there were apparently 5 different sizes of the PVC Q-snap type frames. And so we're gonna see how those are when they get there. Five Q snaps for $5. We'll see. I'm expecting them to be crap, basically. But you never know. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'm going to do some quick fiddling with this in editing, and then get it uploaded. And I might actually have time to get some stitching done this morning before work. Who knew? Fingers crossed. So, I guess I will see you guys. I hope I will see you guys next week. If you don't see me next week, just know that I went apartment hunting. Well, I went to look at an apartment, and I'm busy getting all my stuff together to move, because that needs to be happening soon. So I will see you guys in the near future, let's put it that way. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, get lots of stitching done, and have a super great week. Have a blessed week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.